4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Taking it about the 36. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. 40-yard line.
Excuse me.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They go play action with Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 20.
Yeah, it's on 30.
And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive.
Big Wolf.
Man. 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. From the 31, Prescott. On the completion, Frank Gore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, it's Gore. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. The connection made. It's Graham.
You gotta drop down quicker than that, bro.
The Cowboys gonna burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Prescott on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's got it. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. A first down carry by Elliott. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Prescott. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department.
More like that.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
For the Cowboy field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting in a field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done, they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Dude just hopped the line.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
On the tackle.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Ingram again.
One
And
man
he
to
goes
beat.
backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game.
Man, everyone
Case in
got
point right there.
sweet.
They had great starting
Yeah.
position to begin
Not
the
going on
drive,
the
and now
ground.
they look up at a 3rd and 5. The toss right. This is Ingram. He can't get him down. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Okay,
They
hurry
get
up,
the
get up.
first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. They'll run here with
Ooh, that line is
Stepped up
strong.
early, a
Good
couple
defense,
of
bro.
yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Made at the 5-yard
I have to think a major focus of the
When you think
halftime
something
meetings had to
open,
be
open.
figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Shut
Well,
that
you
bitch
pointed out
right
to me at
up.
half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip some.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
I love that addition.
What they're hoping is that last
Hey.
mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches,
Hey, when they announced that they picked him up, I hurried up and said that to you.
so now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Gizzy, y'all. Gizzy, gizzy, gizzy. Yeah. CD. Who's that over there?
Prescott from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29
All
yards.
length receivers.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Oh, come on,
And
Queen.
Graham's got it. Complete. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Huh?
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's That's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the
Man, all he had to do was jump.
Before breaking to the sideline.
At least dive.
There. Big time arm strength.
He did pinpoint that bitch though, cause Jack. For real.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Prescott.
Yeah.
That is caught. It's Cooper for the
That's too
Cowboys
much
touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 17. Ravens 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for
Man, come on, bro. Come on.
Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
Back at the 20-yard line.
2nd and 16. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go to Elliott again. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
He's going to find Gallup here complete.
Yes.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Let's
A
go.
big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Jackson now. Rolling to his left. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That third down conversion good for 23.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. Ingram's got the first down and more. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the pitch comes to Ingram. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Steps away. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. He'll buy some time right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Elliott on 1st down, got to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Again, it's Elliott. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down and 9.
A Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is brought in at the 21. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception, they finished off the drive. That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
They fucked up.
Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. They'll look to throw. This is caught by Jackson. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Here's Jackson. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
10 more yards.
He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
It's good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Cowboys 17.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. He's going to let it flop, and this will be caught at the 30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They give him a gain of 37.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Prescott to throw. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Excuse me.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now Elliott. gonna be stopped at the line of
I
scrimmage.
fucking knew
And
it.
it's a
I knew you was
goal
going
stand on the final
to.
play.
I knew you was gonna put on that nigga back, bro.
Just one is
Knew
left
it.
standing, and that one is the Baltimore Ravens, your Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away.
Yes.
Nope, that lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the